Hi, Central. My name is Don Klynsma, and I've been asked to share on the question, what helps you grow in your relationship with Jesus and be salt and light in the world? My family and I came to Central about 12 years ago, and at that time, our oldest was in middle school, and our daughter was 7, and we've been blessed by the community at Central and the encouragement that we've received there. Something that I'd come to learn as when my kids were younger, and I was just getting started in my career, and Tammy and I were just getting going in our own married life, was that I can't do this alone. And for me, the answer to that question of how I grow in my relationship with Jesus is it's really through the body of Christ and the encouragement of my brothers and sisters who've walked alongside me through that. A couple of verses that really have drawn that to my attention that always have stayed close. Probably the first one from Proverbs 27:17 is iron sharpens iron and one man sharpens another. In 1999, I had started to meet with a couple of guys, and once a week for Bible study, for encouragement, for fellowship. And I can really point to that although I had the ability and the opportunity to have grown up in a Christian home and receive a Christian education all through college even, that opportunity to get into the Word with other men and to walk alongside them through life's trials and life's struggles was a huge blessing for me and an encouragement in my walk. And here I am 21 years later and continuing to meet on a weekly basis. The faces have changed a lot, but through that time, I've really had the opportunity to have them speak wisdom and truth to me. And that's been a huge encouragement and a huge impact in my life. Another verse that has speaks to that point is from Ecclesiastes 4. And there it talks that two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. I've, as I think many have had those times where I've stumbled and fallen in my walk with Christ, and the ability to have brothers and sisters around me to encourage me in that walk the impact has been unparalleled and really can't even be quantified, because I am who I am today because of those that I've surrounded myself with. I've heard in the past that you become the average of your 5 closest friends. And I think over my life, I've received that as both a caution and an encouragement, that to be cautious in who you choose to surround yourself with, and yet at the same time to take advantage of that and to recognize that being surrounded by people who are encouraging you in a positive way and to grow in your walk is probably the best plan that I personally have for growing in my walk with Christ. So thanks for taking the time to listen, and we'll see you soon.